microphone on. What's up, guys? Let me wait and see if people will come on. This is for Aquarius Dailies. We will do this live and then we will post the recording onto the member section. Okay? Yes, yes, and yes. Here we go. Oh, man. All right. So when I was coming through, I was getting ready to do a weekly message for the collective. Hello, how you doing, Light? Hey, I was gonna do a weekly message for the collective, and it was going back between like what's coming towards you and what you need to know type of energy, but there's a lot of there's questions on romance and career and all that. So I was trying to figure out the best way to do it, and I had to just put it down. Good morning. How you doing, Light Reader? Good morning. So, hi, Brittany. How you doing? I really feel like today is going to be one of those days, guys, where if you've been trying to figure something out. Good morning, Waters. Good morning. Yes. If you've been trying to figure something out, it's time to let your mind rest and just kind of let it go for a second and do something else that your heart is open to, right? Yeah. It's like competing. Okay, so wishes fulfilled, right? And you have competing wishes, right? So you have to water both of things that you've received, that kind of energy. Two of Swords energy. Mm-hmm. Hold on. Two of Swords energy. So following your heart, always following your heart, even if your mind is trying to get you to kind of, it's like wrapping your mind around some kind of plan or some kind of structure that really is trying to be built on fear. And the reason I say that, it's like trying to avoid a mistake or trying to avoid a tower moment or trying to avoid being disappointed, right? So when your intention is trying to avoid something, trying to prevent something, but it's trying to prevent something that you fear, right? You got to check yourself, because then you are manifesting what you fear, right? Because you're basing your plan, your structure, actions based on trying, not wanting to be hurt, honestly, or to feel disappointment or to feel any kind of burden or pain or anything like that. So coming in, oh my goodness, I saw 19 so many times yesterday. It was so funny. And today is 10-9, 19, right? So there we go. And we get the 6. Hold up. 19 and 6. I'm seeing balance. I'm seeing balance coming in, and light being shown on the ways that you can bring into greater balance for yourself. It's releasing thoughts, releasing negative thoughts. Again, it's coming back to this. It's like I'm seeing a newspaper and read all about it. Read all about it. Your world is changing. 555. Yes, and I'm seeing the globe. So from like it's Superman, the globe. I'm seeing that. Thank you for the lights, guys. So it's that. It's some epiphany that you're going to experience today, right? Some kind of light on where your heart really wants you to be, and you allowing yourself to easily go into that direction by letting your mind go. When your mind comes into this place of relaxation, yeah, the sun is coming out now. Yes, illumination. I can It's coming from the back. So it's definitely shining a light on something that you just did, or something you've been trying to do or trying to figure out. I also saw a car this morning. It was a bright blue car, and it was driving, and it did a U-turn in the middle of the street, and I noticed it, and I was like, okay, so something is about to reverse. FFS, I love that. Freaky Friday. That's so funny. I love it. Yes. That was the other thing, guys, too, with the S. S is for spirit as well. I don't know if you guys caught that. Yeah, so if I didn't mention it, these replays, the replay of this is on members, but I love that. I love that. Freaky Friday. And today is Sunday too. Ooh. Oh, I saw this sign a few times today, and it was like, yeah, it sounds like yes, it does. So it's like, if you have been afraid to either take action or be committed or devoted to one thing, and it could be anything, it could be an up level in your business, it could be something, a self-care, because I'm feeling that really strongly, like you doing one new thing every single day, and it's like that, being consistent with it. So maybe you learned a different, I'm really feeling like breathing, and I'm feeling hand stuff, so maybe it's a prayer mudra, maybe it's a Venus lock, I don't know. I'm feeling these things are coming through. Maybe it's a new yoga move, maybe it's a pranayama sequence, okay, of like breathing in 6, holding 10, and then releasing 6. Whatever this thing is that you're going to discover today, or you have discovered, that's either coming back around to you, or it's something that you're just having trouble sticking to because your mind wants you to just go over here and do all this other stuff. It's like, come back into your center, come get back focused again, do whatever you need to do to release. So a lot of that stuff that we just mentioned as well, it's releasing trapped emotions. It's helping to activate your light body, your chakras, activate your 10 bodies. So any like Kundalini yoga too will help, and it will help you come back to what is it that your heart wants you to do in this moment. What is it that and also not even your heart, but even your body. Your body is asking for you to move. Things have been coming up, like doing martial arts, doing jabs and punches. That's a grounding, especially if you do the twisting and everything. It's going to release the trapped emotions in your spine. All right. So, and also the jabbing, right? It gets out the tension. Boom, boom, boom. Right. But make sure you go long. A. Okay. Yeah. What else was coming through? Star actually is also for S. Yes. Okay. So I feel like that boxing trial is going to be on point for you. Like, and even if you guys know, you just YouTube it. I love Turbo Jam. It's like one of my things. Shalene Johnson. All right, shout out. So anything and doing with music. Okay. So just getting this energy out. Drinking lots of water. Yes. Release. 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 Go long, good life advice. Yeah, that's right. Go long. And this is remember we talked about this, that this opportunity is going to be coming for you and you're preparing for this. So you're also preparing yourself to give more, but also to give more to self so you can up your energy. And in order for you to like expand your energy, you have to release. You have to release. It feels like I'm all day long, I'm in this balance of receiving and releasing, and if I'm not doing one of those things, you gotta check it. You gotta check it, because that's when all of a sudden you can fall back asleep. All right, they'll start to come back to you, and then you're on autopilot. If you feel yourself on autopilot, you know that there's a program you need to release. There's a blockage. All right, yes, yes, and yes. No day should be the same. No day. No day should always be some kind of happy surprise. illumination, some kind of perspective change, shift, or understanding. There should always be some kind of elevation in your day, even if it is noticing a flower that you've always noticed, and all of a sudden you count the petals on the flower and it equals 17. And you're like, wow, this flower is trying to communicate with me the whole time. You know what I mean? It could be that kind of stuff. Thank you for the likes, guys. I appreciate it. And also, satisfaction is coming up when I look down at this, right? It's the satisfaction. This is also helix, guys. I just saw this, right? Look at that. Okay, so it's, again, your DNA is reprogramming, and you have to get out the old attachments. So, and that can be hard. Virgo energy is coming up right now. It's the energy of releasing your old self, like detaching. I detached from my old self. All old versions of self. I send blessings of unconditional love and detachment. All right. So it's like trying to get, they're showing me, oh, that's interesting. They're showing me a mold, and it happens to be, the mold is a star, but you're trying to fit a circle inside of it. Okay, and so it's not fitting. So there's something that I feel like okay, it's coming. It's coming. All right. Whatever it was, that by you relaxing and you changing your focus to where your heart wants to go, this thing that you've been trying to figure out, or this thing you've been wanting to come to you, it's about to come. All right, because it's just a matter of you releasing the old, so that way your energy can now reform. Okay, like transform, reform, and fit into this new molding. But it's not really a new molding. This is like your authentic vibration. All right. Yeah, and with the healing energy, so a lot of emotional body healing, because remember, Aquarius, emotion. So this is why you're the visionary. Okay, if you haven't, if it hasn't clicked for you, that coming, making like it's bending. Okay, so coming into like avatar energy, and you being able to bend and mold energy. Okay, authenticity, yes. Hey, you being able to mold that energy, but by you being able to do it, when this S, look at this S, Irotama, here's your heart. Do you see what that just created? All right, this heart, yes, this heart and this mind coherence. And when you're able to bend the energy of air and water, you become the ultimate seer. All right, you are able to not only be super psychic, but you're able to create. Okay, what you feel and see in your heart, you're able to create it in your reality. That makes you the visionary. All right. Yeah. So with that, going with this heart and emptying, detaching, clearing, releasing the space, so that your heart can expand and it can integrate these new codes that have been coming in, and the codes that will come in from the full moon. Yes, yes, and yes. Ooh, look at that. I love it. Yes, those codes that come in, you'll be able to, your manifestation powers are going to heighten. All right, because you are now truly feeling into it. Imagine, all right, I'm being taken to a scene of, this is interesting. It's an outside scene, and you have mittens on. All right, you have mittens on, and there's a snow cone, snow globe. You remember those? It's like red and white, and it's one of those old fashioned where you would sip the snow cone, and it's actually red. So I'm seeing blue stripes, vertical stripes go down, and then it's a red top, the circle, and then you're sipping it, and you got your gloves on, and of course you're wearing a snowsuit that is dark blue. Okay, so all of this beautiful receiving energy of you receiving, and now you're drinking this, right? But it's, you feel cold, your cheeks are cold, you can smell the snow. Okay, you're really into this. You can feel the smile on your face. You can hear the other kids out there playing in the snow, but you're so damn happy that you have this snow cone, and it doesn't matter that it's cold, right? And you're just sipping it, and you hear the slurping of it, and you can taste the red. Okay, it tastes like tropical punch. All right, and you can just taste that, and you're enjoying this. And then you feel the sun come out, and it's so cold, but you can feel the sun, and it's beaming right on you. All of that warmth, all of that beauty, all of that energy, all of that love, all of that happiness, that joy. Whoo! Okay, I don't know about you, but now I'm ready for a snow cone. I'm ready for a snow cone. Thank you so much for the likes. I'm ready for a snow cone. So it's like you being able to visualize, and more than visualization, right? I don't even know what to call it, because it's a whole scene. You being able to see the whole scene and feel the whole scene and the space of your heart, and bring that all the way up to that third eye, and then boom it out. Okay, boom it into your reality, and you know what that does. It creates. Yay, light bulb. Yeah, it creates. So it's like a stronger sense of the lions coming in. Iroti nama, tushnama. That's right. A stronger sense of believing in your own reality, in your own power to create your reality. Thank you for the likes, everyone. Yes. Choices. What did we say was we felt that Two of Swords energy? And here's the 8. Okay. The chalice is there, the Kundalini snake. This is Aries over here. I'm not sure who this is. It feels like Pisces, actually. It does. It feels like Pisces. But I feel like this is like, your ego and your heart. Yes, thank you, Donna. Your ego, like, I feel like it's your ego and your heart. Like, I feel like they're both here, and they want to come together into union, right? And this is where this Kundalini energy is going to be rising. Full moon blessings, yes, to everyone. Thank you, Miss Sylvina. I think, yes. Ooh, 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 ooh. And there goes the purification with the blue. There's something about to come out of you. All right. There is, all right, because you see, she looks a little, and she gives me a little eerie feeling that there's like a deep, deep grief or sadness or depression that you've been holding on to, that has been keeping you from kind of locked from whatever this figuring out this thing that you've been trying to figure out, whatever it could be in any area of your life, right? So there's something that is about to be pulled out of you. It's like source is going to come in and just like take it out. Okay. That's going to be powerful, first of all. Very powerful. And whatever it is, it's done with love, because there's a chalice on top. And it's all Kundalini energy. So there's about to be, and we talked about this, I can't remember what video, but that you guys are about to go through another Kundalini awakening, okay? So another rise in you blending with your authentic self, okay? Yes, whoa. And with this 8 coming out, and there's lots of orbs around too. So lots of angels are around too. Angels are around you so much, helping to purify this. So Archangel Michael, definitely. But I feel a lot of angels around you guys. Like just helping you to raise your vibration, helping you to yes, helping you to stay into your abundance mindset, into happiness. Even if you get tired, even if you start to doubt, where you're supposed to be in life or the choice you should make, the angels coming in to help like release it, okay? Help really release it. Yeah. And also Mother Mary. I think we mentioned that in one of the last readings, that Mother Mary is definitely here with you guys, like super duper. Yeah, helping those waters, the Aquarius waters, those healing waters to come through to balance out your energy. All right, finally, the things that you've been repressing coming to the surface, and you being able to look at it like, whoa, okay, I'm all right, I get that. and lovingly be able to let it go. Like, wow, I didn't realize that that was even still here, or that that was a part of why something was being delayed for me, or a part of this lesson I needed to learn. Thank you for the likes. Appreciate it. So I feel like today is definitely going to be another day of trusting, okay? But it's going to bring illumination. It's setting the stage for a full manifestation of some kind of a healing that you've been asking for. All right. Yeah, for some of you guys, I saw 5 wheels this morning when I was walking as well. And so lots of change is going to be coming in, but it's all good fortune. It's all karma coming back. You know, so the things that, everything that the darkness stole, right? The light is bringing back to you 2 times richer. We said that, and I can't remember what it was, but look at that, and there's the wheel. And we saw 5 wheels today. That's like, whoa. And there goes that 50. Liberation, freedom, okay? Freedom. And I'm feeling a lot of Alta chakra activation with this, the back of your third eye, all right, where you're a super receiver, all right, for source energy. You're a super receiver. So that's also why it's going to be very important for you to release and for you to do these activities that actually increase your shielding, that make you stronger. So while you're being like broken open, right? While your energy is being broken open, while your mind is being broke open, your heart is being broke open, you're fully protected, okay, by your Merkaba, all right? So that's there. And look, 6 of Cups. I was feeling this, but I wasn't sure. But there's that 6. I was feeling balanced. So something definitely that is coming back to you. And maybe there was a lot of things that happened when you were a child. Definitely spirit animals around you. I have a spirit animal deck. Yeah, hold on. But definitely something coming back. So a lot of darkness around you when you were a child, right? And so everything that you had to go through, had to get through, everything you had to heal from your childhood, everything that happened to you in your adolescence and your adulthood because of trauma in your childhood, all of that being healed and all of the work that you've been doing, there's some kind of recognition, reward, acknowledgement that is coming not only from the spiritual world, but you're going to receive physically. So that's also this cup, right? At the top right there. Yes, yes, and yes. And 16, I saw there's the tower. But remember, not all towers are like this craziness and everything like that. Some towers are just a shift, right? To put you on the path of your highest and greatest joy. So in order to do that, things that may have been blocking it, we were listening to a lot of Ganesh this morning, things that were blocking it have to crumble away, have to be torn down. Sometimes it's as easy as the wind coming and it just boom. Other times it has to shake it, all right? And it has to drop, boom, all right? And I feel there's this energy, okay, 13. Somebody is holding on to something like so tightly because you're so afraid of loss. You're so afraid of what life will be like without this, whatever this is. Okay, it could be a person, could be a job, anything, but you're holding on to it so tightly that you are starting to make your hands bleed. Okay, but in this energy of your hands bleeding and you holding on to it so tightly, you're releasing all of the pain that had you in this attachment for so long. This devil energy, Capricorn energy coming out. You're releasing it. So you see this is also a 10. So as soon as your courage builds enough for you to open your hands and to let it go, you come into transformation. All right. So that's the hand mudra for transformation. Powerful, powerful, powerful. So this is definitely going to go beyond today, but I feel that Spirit needs you to understand like why you're going through some of the things that you're going through right now, and wants to reassure you just to continue to trust and to step in the light of love. Okay? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Thank you for that. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. Thank you. Horse, care for others and let them be free. It's coming out again. You guys remember we talked about this in one of the readings, and there's a child here. There's a child here. There's unicorn. There's also illumination. So, unicorn energy blessing your casual chakra so that you have a higher sense of access to one, the seventh dimension, but to angelic healing and also to divine feminine healing. All right, a higher level of access to that is coming as well. This full moon is going to be boom. I'm going to tell you that. All right, but also remembering, if you notice in this card, the unicorn is touching the horse's third eye, and then the horse's mouth is touching the third eye of the child. All right, so this is also giving me triple goddess energy as well as just star energy coming through. But knowing that the blessings that you send to those that are on a different level than you, or to your children, you can send them that third eye blessing without physically intervening in their life, so that way they can get the evolution involvement that they need. This could also be in the form of friends, or these kinds of things. Like if you are just really trying to drag somebody on your journey with you, the key word is drag. It is time to let it go. All right. What is the old thing? If somebody shows you who they are, believe them. That kind of energy is coming out. All right. So that might be, if a job has showed you that they just don't value you, and it's just time to go. All right. Pray that the right opportunity comes to you. So this is also part of the opportunity coming. All right. And remember, we said 6 to 7 weeks, and sometimes, so now we're going to have to be changing that number. 5 to 6 weeks and 7 to 8. That's going to be hard for me. That's going to be hard for me. I'm going to have to write that down. Hold on. Because I've been saying it so much, it's like in my mind. All right, so that's another thing. If there's something that you've been saying over and over again, and it's so hard to change your mindset, just keep doing it. All right, and that might mean that you have to write down a certain affirmation over and over again so that you can get it to click. And if that affirmation is "I am worthy," then you need to be writing that. All right, because that's straight up. Straight up listening to Stream Breezy. All right. Wealth mantra, wealth consciousness mantra, and head down. I am worthy. Just listening. You can find it on the YouTube, one that resonates with your soul. You'll feel it. If you don't feel it, find a different one. All right. I am worthy, I am worthy, I am worthy, I am worthy. And you just saying it. So what you're doing, not only are you clearing your moon point right here, okay, which is also clearing your heart, but you're also clearing the back of your throat, okay, this Alta chakra. And that's going to help bring more abundance into your reality. Yes, yes, and yes. And it's going to help this wheel to turn. Fortune favors the bold. So it's like, even though we're in this energy of attracting, not chasing, you still have to put in that work. You got to put in that self-love work. All right. This is see, I told you Mary was here. Archangels Mary and Christiel with this as well. And Christiel is the archangel who oversees the casual chakra, all right, which is a chakra that gives you access to the seventh dimension. So the unicorns, the angels, and divine feminine energy, all right. Hedgehog, be a magnet for light, love, and joy. Archangel Gabriel. I haven't seen you. Hedgehog. Okay. Be a magnet for light, love, and joy. So I am a magnet for light, love, and joy. I see roller skating. All right. Roller skating. If you can do it, if it's something available to you, definitely roller skating is awesome to do to open up that heart. Okay. listening to the music and just tapping into that inner child, because all of that is light, love, and joy. All of that. And if it's not roller skating for you, it's just something where you're able to move your entire body and listen to music. All right, it's going to help open up that heart. It's going to help to ground your energy out. It's going to help you to be more compassionate. The one thing that I'm seeing with this, like his fur looks a little spiky or what have you, but it's his heart that is illuminated. Okay, so yeah, it's going to help you to ground. Again, lots of orbs around this that is like just sticking out. I just feel it really strongly. So lots of archangels. And this is the archangel animal deck too. So yeah, lots of animals helping you guys at this time. All right. Somebody's asking, is he coming back to me? Is he coming back around? Okay, so I just saw no, yes, no, yes, no, yes, and then there was a red X on no, and then there was a circle around yes, and it's a green circle around yes, and the yes is in the color black. So what this means is that when you come into alignment, whoever you're asking is if they're coming back to you. When you come into alignment, your heart is going to open up, and there's going to be healing, and then it's a yes. All right. Yeah. All right. That was a side thing. And then Dove, thank you for the likes. Boom, boom. Dove, spread messages of peace and harmony. Archangel Bokai. We talked about the dove yesterday, didn't we? We talked about bringing the dove. We talked about the butterfly yesterday, a white butterfly, or if you resonate more with a bird as your messenger, to bring the dove, the white bird, inside. So you picture the dove here, and there's two doves. So this is beautiful, true love. So true love is two cups energy. It's not only just romantic stuff, it's also you falling in love with yourself. So this is beautiful to invite that peace in so that you can fall in love with you, so you can forgive you. All right, for the past, for you, the disappointments, for the things, for the hard lessons when you were being super stubborn and you had to repeat something over and over again, to forgive yourself for that. Also for you to forgive yourself again for you going back into group situations where you know it was harmful for you, but you still going back because there was a piece of you that was afraid of abandonment, being alone. All right, but you finally learning that lesson and being able to walk away from that group with your it's not really, I heard like pride, but it's like it's more of like being proud of yourself and not like saying like, well, I guess I'm alone now. It's not that kind of a thing. It's more of like, yes, now I'm open and free to explore new communities, new groups, new ways of thinking, new ways of living, and be with people that are on my vibrational level and frequency of thinking as well. All right. So it's frequency. When you're aligned with people of your like frequency, it's just not of your mind, it's also of your heart, right? Your emotions, but it's also your other templates as well, your spiritual, ethereal, etheric, okay? So your lower and your higher mental faculties, lower and your higher. Oh, thank you so very much for the donation, light reader. So it's your lower and your higher faculties, okay, of your heart, your emotional bodies, and your mental bodies. So all 10 bodies, all 12 layers being in alignment. Let me tell you, right, is okay. So when you feel that you resonate with someone so much, or you feel that you don't, it's definitely choose with your heart and just have courage to walk towards what feels in alignment for you. Now for me, black is my color for alignment. All right, it might be a different color for you, but that's my color when I know that I'm aligned. I usually see a black Audi because there's 4 circles. All right, so that's like spirit, my reality, my matrix telling me that I'm on point. Okay, yes, yes, and yes. Okay, again, it might be something different for you guys. And that's why we suggested, I forget what video it was, but we suggested that you guys start to do your own, build your own codex, your own matrix, your own decoder by putting different numbers that you see, a numbers journal, okay? Because everything's with 4. So for me, 4 is alignment, so much because I always need to rest my mind. And it's also for me a stability. And so I know my mind is rested. I'm inviting stability in. And when I invite stability in, I know that I'm taken care of. All right. Because that was like a big thing for me. Growing up, in poverty and in situations of abandonment, right? So that whole scenario that I just described, it might be something different for you, but you won't know that until you start actually studying yourself. Okay, so the numbers journal of you putting down the synchronicities or the colors or the shapes or the words that you see when you're thinking something, things that are repeating in your life, when you're thinking or where you're going, starting to record that is you doing your self-study. This is you falling in love with you. This is you understanding your blueprint and how it works so that you then can work with this to create the reality of your dreams. Okay? Yes, that's a high five on that. 2 of them. Yes, yes, which is 55. So open to receive because you're manifesting change. Beautiful, beautiful change. Spread messages of peace and harmony. So what's coming out with that, and I just want to show you, all of this is like heart space opening, okay? You see that? So the other thing that's coming up is when people come into your mind or into your reality where you've had to forgive them before, or you constantly have one person that is just a trigger for you, and you're like, I'm forgiving you, I forgive you, I forgive you, I forgive you, this kind of thing, or if they come up in conversation, one of the best things that can just help transmute that energy and help also bring more light to it is by blessing them with unconditional love. All right. So not only are you helping to open your heart and transmute that, whatever it is, the resentment, the grief, the grudge, the anger, whatever that might be in your heart space for why this keeps coming up to you, it'll help you do that. But then you're also blessing them as well. So whatever this is between both of you, it can dissolve with love. Okay, with love, with love, with love, with love. And I say that from love, okay, because I definitely have that kind of a thing too. And it's like feeling into the energy, and you'll know if it comes up to you, it's because there's something you're still holding on to that needs to be released, or there's something that you need to look deeper into it, that your soul is trying to tell you. I was listening, actually I wasn't listening to anything. I was listening to my heart. And I heard, when will my reflection show what I see inside? And that was from Mulan. I don't know if it's from the first one or the second one, but it's from Mulan. And Christina Aguilera is the one who sung that. And it is that true thing. And it's about being willing to see the true reflection on the inside is when you will see it. All right. But you have to release this stuff, the blockages that are on top of the mirror that are stopping you from seeing your true beauty, your true divinity. All right. Yes. Yay. Yes. It's like, if you're not in love with yourself, not on an egotistical way, but really seeing yourself and as all of yourselves, right? And having compassion for you at every point in your life. If you are still not able to say I love you to yourself in the mirror, if you're not able to kind of just sit and just invite your body to speak to you, like all of these are indications of you just really needing to amplify the unconditional love within, so that way you can really connect to the deepest part of you, okay? And believe me, you can go deeper and deeper and deeper. When we talk about going down the rabbit hole, when I first talked about that, I was like, oh, here we go. Spirit's about to take me on a ride. Da, 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 da. But now I'm realizing that it's not spirit. It's actually my higher self that wants me to explore more of the inner world, okay? So that down the rabbit hole, yay, I love it. Open your heart. This is actually the mudra for opening your heart, guys. So going down the rabbit hole is actually you exploring your heart, okay? All facets of it. Yes, and this does mean that new loves and new gifts and talents and the way that you express your creativity are going to come up, and follow those leads, okay? Allow yourself to expand and grow in the ways that your heart is blooming and your mind, okay? Yay! All right, so that is definitely the end of the reading. Is anyone, I'm trying to like get them a little bit shorter so I can have enough time to recharge my energy and then do a reading that I'm going to post for you guys on the regular channel. I say regular channel, but that I'm going to make available to everyone, not just members, right? So I just want to thank everyone for your time and for your space, for your energy. Yes, yes, and yes. Thank you for allowing me to come into your energy and to read for you and to deliver the messages that your higher self and source want you to hear. And also, you already know it. Your ancestors are over here. They're in the bleachers. Everybody's sitting around. Everybody's like, voting for you. Everyone is just cheering you on. So when you feel some of that. A nobody loves me type of energy, you're so welcome. Thank you, Vetta. Thank you, Bobby. You're so welcome. When you feel that kind of like, just say, I am loved. I am loved. All right. And then in your aunt, they're all there for you. Thank you, light reader, so very much. They're all there for you. So you just tap in. I am loved. I am loved. I am loved. And go to those experiences where you just know. And I definitely think, there's ancestors that are talking to you guys through animals as well as through plants. All right, so that is a confirmation for you. All right, yes, yes, and yes. And I just want to say thank you again, and we are out. So I love you guys. Bye.